Last night in class, one of my students asked a really good question. What do I tell my friends that we study here at this particular dojo? Every dojo is going to be different, so what you study at your dojo, you might call it something different. I said, well, what do you say? They said, well, sometimes I say Budo, sometimes I say Ninjutsu, sometimes I say martial arts, sometimes I say Taijutsu. I said, well, what do you think is the right one? If you say I study Budo, Budo is a giant umbrella term and it means the arts of war. That can be everything from weaponry, strategy, how to ride a horse, how to read maps, things like that. That could be Budo. If you say I study Ninjutsu, that's not quite accurate. Ninjutsu is a subset of skills that some samurai would learn as part of a job. A ninja would not be called a ninja back then. They would be a shinobi no mono, one who moves in silence. A shinobi is one who sneaks around stealthily and has a certain set of skills to infiltrate, gather information, and things like that. Some samurai practice the arts of ninjutsu. Taijutsu is the art of using the body, but that doesn't limit it to just martial arts. You could be a dancer and use taijutsu. And to be even more specific, what we do here at the dojo is called Goshinjutsu, the art of using the body for self-defense. Do I teach the skills of ninjutsu? Not anymore, not really, although I did something last night. I showed the class how to walk quietly on the ground undetected with this type of aruki. That is a skill of ninjutsu, but it's not taijutsu, it's very different. If I just taught these old ninjutsu skills like how to apply makeup and blend in, or how to climb a building to start a fire, how to read a map, how to know astrology and to find out the weather pattern so we could sneak into a place, how to scale trees and build camps and go undetected in the wind, those sets of skills are not very practical in today's society. But the art of taijutsu, the art of defending yourself, this Goshin taijutsu is extremely powerful and user-friendly for almost anybody, so that when you go out in the street and someone does attack you, you could defend yourself and survive. If you start to add taijutsu along with weapons and other things, now you're doing more Budo, which is a larger umbrella term. If you want to keep it simple, very simple with your friends, you can say, I study Japanese, self-defense, martial arts. Because most people we know say, oh, you do Taekwondo? You do karate? 40 years ago when we went to these ninjutsu seminars, we did learn things like stealth walking, climbing, espionage, sneaking into buildings, lockpicking, camp building, fire building, all kinds of skills that I find that the vast majority of people, I'm talking 98, 99%, care nothing about. What people are interested now is if I get knocked to the ground, how can I defend myself? If the guy pulls out a knife or a club, what can I do to defend myself? Can I build these awareness skills through my body movement, through this taijutsu, to be able to move skillfully through danger and around danger? To quickly recap, Budo, the arts of war, is a large umbrella term. Many types of martial arts are under that umbrella term. Ninjutsu is a set of skills within Budo that has to do with espionage, intelligence gathering, sneaking in, blending into the background, perhaps assassination. And then the martial arts that we study are called Taijutsu. This is the fighting arts that we do. And then on top of that, in this dojo, you add buki, which are weapons, which is now not just taijutsu, but also weapons. And then it becomes more into that Budo, that warrior arts, which is more all-encompassing. With a little bit of salt and pepper of ninjutsu on the side, like how to stealthily walk around, how to move quietly through an area, how to remain undetected when you need to be. That is the art of ninjutsu or shinobi. But whatever art you do, none of it does any good. The terminology, the arguing about what this and that means. If you can't actually Goshin Taijutsu defend yourself, it's pointless. The most important and loving and respecting thing we can do to our martial art heritage is to get on these mats with other people and work it out how to defend yourself under pressure and stress, so that we can protect ourselves and our loved ones around us. If we can learn how to move through life, find happiness, and avoid problems and issues by sneaking around and moving skillfully, upward toward success, and bringing others along with us to be joyful and happy, we are then honoring our tradition as best we can. Whatever style you study at your particular dojo, continue to follow it, continue to get on those mats and study. And those skill sets will bring us all tremendous joy and fulfillment.